Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
It's Thursday, Albuquerque. It is Thursday, right?
Yes, you are correct.
All day, baby.
I lost one day this week, boys, and I didn't really tell you about it.
That's a bummer.
Went out for a birthday dinner on Tuesday. It's my birthday on Tuesday. Went out for a birthday dinner. Got back from the birthday dinner. Thought everything was good. I, for the first time in my adult life, food poisoning.
Oh,
We talked about this on the program.
You mentioned it about me.
Yes, because me and you never having food poisoning. We got food poisoning 2 days apart from each other.
I didn't think food poisoning was real. I thought it was an excuse people gave to skip work that were too cowardly to say, I don't want to go to work today.
Well, I'm going to be brutally honest with you, Fred.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you did.
You have known me for a long time in this profession.
Yes.
I've never one day been in front of this microphone on a day I didn't want to be in front of this microphone. I love this microphone. I love this outlet. I love talking sports. I love the community of Albuquerque. I love giving and going and all the things associated with it. I love that my camera on the live stream isn't perfect. But I'm telling you boys right now, I had real life dyed-in-the-wool food poisoning. Like every 3 hours.
oh,
Like, and I'm not going to use verbs to tell, there's going to be no adjectives here in what was happening. But I was not in a place. Guys, I took my phone charger to the bathroom.
because you knew you were going to be there.
Because I was going to be there for a while. Took my phone charger, plugged it in, and said, the bathroom is my new home. And then this is about 18 hours later, 19 hours later, 20 hours later, slammed a Gatorade. Just slammed one, and I felt it fill up my stomach like you fill up a gas tank.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, I guess I'm fine.
Everything's gone.
So I'm back at it now. Looks like we got some Christmas gifts here in the studio. We'll go over that at another point. Got a good program today. Obviously, we're only on until 6 o'clock. Thursday night football this evening. We'll talk about that at length.
Yeah, we will.
Mississippi State has a new head coach. I know you guys touched on it yesterday.
Yes, we did.
We'll follow up on that today a little bit. I saw some of the quotes came out from Coach Gonzalez, so that'll be good to make mention of that.
I could tell you didn't listen to the program yesterday.
You know where I was?
Because all the things that we were covering.
Did you read? You got the quotes? I thought that was after the program.
No, it was live on air. I got the quotes.
You guys are good at this.
We're freaking professional journalists, brother.
You are not.
First off, how dare you?
You are a best professional opinionist.
I uncovered a conspiracy in between Major League Baseball and the Yankees. I am a real journalist. They're going to make a documentary about me, at least a 30 for 30. The very least.
An insider told me today that the New York Yankees
Cheaters.
they don't plan on doing anything today. They're just going to take the day off. So no news report on the Yankees.
Like you yesterday. You faking the stomach flu.
How do you fake a stomach flu?
Just say that you have it and don't have it.
A lot.
Nobody's going to do the research.
Blenders full of great value vegetable soup
I don't use
everywhere.
my lady's name on air. That's like a rule.
Smart.
But you guys know who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do. It's
Yes.
a real person.
It's a real, actual, like Albuquerquean born person.
Unlike
Okay.
your food poisoning, a real person.
And
Exists.
she stood there in awe and said, I didn't know humans could make that noise.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's how impressive it
Wow.
was.
Robert, can you get her on the phone line real quick? Let's have her describe this noise. that Fred was
505. Too much fun. It was absolutely too good yesterday for you two as I was not here suffering. I was super suffering.
From friend of the show, Craig. Welcome back, Frederia.
Damn it. That's a good
that's
one.
good. Now you have to put that as your name on the live stream.
It's too funny. Van unmuted his mic again. Good move. So we're enjoying this program today, and obviously all the sports that surround it. World Cup soccer is on the forefront. That's coming up. There's kind of a big baseball broadcast news thing. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis Cardinals play-by-play guy, Dan McLaughlin. You guys know him? No. No reason you should.
Not at all.
never
Not at
have.
all.
Third DWI.
Third.
Oh. Now, I'm not a guy who condemns a person for one DWI. I don't do it. I don't drive intoxicated.
No.
I'm an Uber guy.
Uber exists.
You get one, I get mistakes. You get two, that's probably too many. You get three, and I'm not a cancel guy. I'm not a whatever guy. St. Louis Cardinals today announced that they're looking for a new play-by-play guy. He out.
Did you brush up the old resume?
Well, I made a call.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey, I know I've been on the market for a couple of years, but and they just started laughing. They said we're good.
I thought they were going to ask you, are you calling us from the bathroom?
Yeah.
What's it sound?
Calls echoey.
Yeah, it sounds so hollow in there. You sent the lineup today because my mom's in town, so I was running late to the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said World Cup virus. I go, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what's going on with the World Cup. I couldn't tell you who's in the finals.
Well, I mean, this is a sports show, and this is the sportiest of all the sports shows, Fred.
Mhm.
And all three of us are sports experts.
That's correct.
So you not knowing about what's going on in the sports world is just totally going against the whole shtick of the program.
Super surprising.
Yeah. This is weird. It's a weird day here. It's called the camel flu.
Is that whenever you just take the day off so you can watch the World Cup? Is that what it is? Like the Madden flu?
Uh-huh. But yeah, it's called the camel flu. And no, this is not a joke. I did not name it.
Okay.
This is not what's the word I'm looking for? Not xenophobic. It's not a xenophobic name that I just made up. So don't at me.
I'm not. They changed monkeypox to mpox because they thought that for some reason.
By the way, you missed Monkey Day yesterday.
I did not miss it.
You missed Monkey Day on the program.
Thank you. Yes, that's true. What's the world's most famous monkey? I don't even know what that'd be. Oh, space chimps.
Space chimp,
But
you think?
they're out of this world.
What about what's Mike MJ's Bobo?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's monkey's the most famous monkey.
The one from The Simpsons.
Oh, you know what I've forgotten about? Hey.
We're the monkeys.
We're the monkeys.
Oh.
We're the actual monkeys.
That's a very good one. Do you ever see an Indiana Jones whenever they eat the brains out of the monkey skull?
Yes.
And I love it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That first of all,
I would once as a vegetarian, as a when in Rome vegetarian, if I was visiting Morocco or wherever they were. Where were they?
The Lost Temple of Doom.
Yeah. If that was on my vacation bucket list and I was there, even being a vegetarian, I'd try the monkey brains once. When in Rome, baby.
So I don't think it's a real food. I think it was made for the movie to weird people out, but I was such a little kid that I thought it was a real food.
Well, I'm consulting the Google right now.
It is.
What?
Somewhere.
Whenever Short Stack, what was his name?
Short Stack.
Whenever Short Stack is like, hey, eat these monkey brains, Dr. Jones. You're like, what?
Considered as a delicacy in China,
I told you,
eating monkey brains is not only weird food, but is also hazardous to your health. It can cause Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, a neurodegenerative disorder similar to mad cow disease, and results in progressive dementia, impaired vision, depression, and eventually death.
Short round, not Short Stack, short round. Thank you from the chat.
I don't, I've never had impaired vision.
The other ones?
The other ones, though. Yeah, one bite won't do that to me, will it?
The NFL is, I guess, playing games with the drug testing. We'll go over that at length. Obviously, the NBA top 100. You really think that's a story right now?
I do. I can't wait to argue with Robert and friend of the show.
About what?
About the best players in the NBA.
What are we going to argue about? Number 98 and 99?
No, probably just top 10.
Okay.
I think once you get past 20, it's kind of just a little too subjective.
I'll never do anything past 10 on these. I don't care about 11.
Basketball is interesting because I think you do it by position. So you can do 20 because you can have guards and forwards.
Well, yeah, if you do it that way.
Big guys and little guys, even though
big guys and
all big guys.
They're all gigantic.
They're all big guys.
The littlest one is the biggest guy you would know in regular life.
Correct. The smallest one is your size,
yes. Fred. I am Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of Steph Curry, poor guy. Out for a few weeks. Got a boo-boo on his shoulder.
He's all right.
It's not food poisoning. You just
He's
make
probably
up.
faking it, just like Fred was yesterday.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I missed a week of action due to COVID.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's legitimate either.
I have the Walgreens test.
Hey, I can buy a pink marker too and put a line on a test.
From the Walgreens?
Yes.
Also,
Walgreens sells markers too.
that's not the type of test. It's like a printout. It's like an email. It's a PDF. You can't modify a PDF.
Are you saying that I don't have a computer?
Also, if there's a way to edit PDFs, I need to know. Someone send me that link.
You don't. That's everywhere.
What?
It's copy.
Yeah, just do PDF editor and Google. There's plenty of those.
No clue what you're
Boom.
talking about.
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Note to self: look up PDF editor.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never. Are you being serious?
I am very serious.
I thought PDF meant it was locked down. I thought you could edit
No.
like Microsoft Word.
Look up PDF editor online free, and
No.
it's a bunch of them.
All right, I'm not going to do that.
Look, I'm telling you.
Can I just go to the library? Do they have it at the library?
Why? When you have a laptop.
Okay.
The library.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to say that.
When have you gone to the library ever?
There are periods, little runs.
The library.
Just a homeless shelter with books and magazines.
I wasn't going to say it, but that's pretty much what it is now.
I don't think I've held a library card since my junior high wallet was stolen.
Hold on.
Why am I holding on for you to get into your wallet?
Yes, I'm getting in my wallet.
You don't have one.
No, you do not.
He's probably got it laminated.
Oh my God. So
What
he
does that
does.
say right
So
there?
I'm
It does.
holding in my
Manfred
hand.
Sloleone.
Oh, gosh.
Your name's not even on here.
I'm a number to them.
This is the grossest
I
thing
mean,
ever.
did you steal that?
It's
No,
old. It's like
Robert,
15 years old.
this card has been used to scrape ice off a window more times than it's been used to check out a material.
Well, actually, I use it to break in the doors when I forget my key.
See?
So, see those little chunk marks taken out of the top there? That's hitting the locking mechanism.
Libraries aren't what they used to be, too. You can kind of get everything there. You don't have to just get like books and DVDs. By the way, they still make DVDs. You can get like a lot of them have like pots and pans and stuff now.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
tool-
can rent
like
musical
tools.
instruments.
Yeah.
Tools, power tools.
Like all kinds of crazy stuff.
What in the world?
Yeah, you could rent a handsaw from the library. Go cluck it. Cluck it, by the way, Fred, that means sell it from on the black market. Buy crack cocaine.
I did not know that.
How did I know crack was going to be in this?
Because I'm involved. So I'm moving out of my house, selling my house. So I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff,
You better wrap this one up in
And
about
that-
45 seconds.
included hundreds of DVDs. And I put like just 100 DVDs on Craigslist for like $20. And the lady didn't want to come to my house and pick it up in case it was a scam, because I was going to scam her out of $20 right in front of my own home. So we meet in the zoo parking lot.
Which
and
is
do-
a block from
and
your house.
It's just right there. And we do the shady Craigslist drug deal for $20 and a duffel bag full of DVDs. And there are like children walking to the school bus coming from the zoo.
And you're like, no, I swear it's just Raising Arizona.
And the teacher's like rushing these kids onto the bus and like looking over her shoulder because she doesn't want these kids to see this obvious drug deal that's happening in the zoo parking lot right in front of them.
And you're like, I swear it's X-Files season 1 through 7, but disc 5 is missing. Is that what you said?
No, it was all of Scorsese's works. It was all of Tarantino's
Today's
works.
I-9 Varsity, the I-9 Varsity of DVDs that Van just sold.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's really
All
good
right.
stuff. I basically sold everything except for The Big Lebowski and The Wire.
Andres Trujillo will join us at 5 o'clock
That's
as
exciting.
the New Mexico Runners kick off literally their season this Sunday on the road. We'll talk about that. They have like a really good home schedule this year too. So like we're going to have an opportunity to celebrate indoor soccer a ton, and they are on the absolute come up. So we're excited to have owner Andres Trujillo of the New Mexico Runners joining us at 5 to talk indoor soccer. Step away for a minute, come back. A lot of sports talk. You guys want to lead with the NFL? Me too.
Deal.
Let's do it.
2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
It's the $15,000 Malloy Los Lunas holiday cashback giveaway. Malloy Los Lunas is giving away $15,000 in December, guaranteed. No purchase is necessary, but you can't win if you don't enter. Visit any Malloy Los Lunas dealership today.
Must be 18. See dealer for all details.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
We're taking a look at traffic right now. We do have a new crash to tell you about. It is westbound on I-40. As you approach San Mateo, and it is causing some slowdowns. Be careful going through there. Also congestion southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Comanche. Watch out for that. Your river crossings right now, Paseo, Alameda, and Montano, they're all moving up to speed.
The Candy Lady is your one-stop shop for chocolate candy of Christmases past with truffles, chocolate Santas, and handmade fudge just like Grandma used to make. Check out the wall of licorice, too. Visit the Candy Lady in historic Old Town or find her at candylady.com.
Brought to you by the Candy Lady, still in Old Town.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Your home for the NFL and the ABQ is the Sports Animal. This weekend, tune in for 2 days of primetime action. Saturday, it's the Colts and Vikings, Baltimore and Cleveland, and the night game with Miami and Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo!
And Sunday Night Football is an NFC battle as the Giants head to D.C. to take on the Commanders.
He's going in! Touchdown! Touchdown, Washington!
This is your home for all the NFL action on the radio on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
You know, now that the nights are colder, it's the perfect time to use your Dream Style stove or fireplace insert. What? What do you mean you don't have one? Well, now's the time to get ready for the cold weather with Dream Style's gas, wood, or pellet stoves and fireplace inserts. From names like Enviro, Blaze King, Cozy Heat, and Lopi, Dream Style makes it simple with 20% off select models and easy financing like 12 months, no interest, and no payments, or low monthly payments. But if you're going to do it, go see them today because the holiday stove and fireplace sale ends December 31st. Imagine the howling winds of winter have no power to chill your bones as you and your family and friends enjoy the warmth and coziness inside. Come on, be the hero they've always needed. Hey, if that's not incentive enough, get a 26% federal tax credit on qualifying stoves and inserts. Dream Style delivers statewide, and you can check it all out in one of their amazing showrooms at 1460 Renaissance across from Sam's Club or 1519 Eubank just north of Constitution. Also in Santa Fe at DeVargas Center. Winter's here, baby. Warm it up with a stove or fireplace insert from Dream Style Remodeling.
This is it, the putt to win the tournament. If you sink it, the championship is yours. But on your backswing, your hat falls over your eyes. Is this how you're running your business? Poor visibility because you're still relying on spreadsheets and outdated finance software? To see the full picture, you need to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is the #1 cloud financial system to power your growth with visibility and control of your financials, inventory, HR planning, budgeting, and more. NetSuite is everything you need to grow all in one place. With NetSuite, you can automate your procedures and close your books in no time while staying well ahead of your competition. 93% of surveyed businesses increase their visibility and control after upgrading to NetSuite. Over 32,000 businesses already use NetSuite. For the new year, NetSuite has a new financing program for those ready to upgrade at netsuite.com/play. Head to netsuite.com/play for this special one-of-a-kind financing offer on the #1 financial system for growing businesses. netsuite.com/play.
Winter weather is a killer on your vehicle, and it's coming quickly. It's Jeff Symbieta, and before the weather hits, I'm calling On the Spot Automotive Detailing. They come to you wherever and whenever it's convenient. They detail your car, get it ready for winter. Ask them about ceramic coating, which starts at $250, the best way to protect your vehicle's paint, and they offer a lifetime warranty. On the Spot Automotive Detailing is a great holiday gift. Everyone will love the on-the-spot treatment. Call today. Schedule your appointment at 505-859-2859 or online at otsdetailing.com.
The NFL is on the air tonight. And be back here tomorrow morning to Armchair Quarterback with us on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
From the live chat, friends of the show cannot believe that you gave away all your commemorative Houston Astro DVDs of World Series championships. So you're not a real fan, Van.
I can recount every single out of the World Series. I don't need a DVD. It's all in here, baby.
I was going to ask, were you that type of fan to have the DVDs?
I don't even have like a championship shirt.
Wait a minute.
I did.
I'm questioning your fandom.
No,
Now.
I don't have them either. I don't have them either.
What? Nothing?
Both of you guys know me well. Instead of buying the official licensed MLB champion gear, I got knockoff, cheap Houston Astros World Series cheaters gear instead of champions because I like irony almost as much as I like baseball. So I actually rock jerseys with, instead of the World Series champions patch, it says World Series cheaters on it. I like to lean into it.
Also, what you do is you just dress up as Mattress Mac.
Yeah, I go hard.
That's better than anything.
I'll tell you why it's not, though.
Okay.
It's too deep of a cut.
Mattress Mac?
Like, that joke only works with Super Astros fan. Like, so you're not even getting the heat that you think it's deserved from others.
Texan.
Because they're
all over Texas gets it. But, like, no. It was mostly for me. Let's be honest here.
All right, hot take.
Me cosplaying Mattress Mac in Game 6
Yeah,
when Mattress Mac
fetish stuff. We
threw out the first pitch and won $75 million
So sweet. That's the
on the
sweetest
world's.
thing ever.
That's the best day in the history of the universe.
Wow.
No,
it was mostly for me.
I was about to say the best day will be me winning that 75
well,
million.
Well, I meant for him. Like, a human being can't top that.
You guys both just gloss over the Big Bang. But yeah, the you going as Mattress Mac, great. But hot take, I think there's less Texas sports fan than there is Texas sports fan. Like, there's a lot of Texas.
Texas is huge.
It's huge.
It's gigantic.
And I don't think I don't think Texan is as sports as Texan isn't sports.
Because they're weirdly into high school football.
Oh, that's a good point.
There we
too,
go.
though.
Yeah.
We'll
There's a
come
lot
back
of
on that
Friday
one.
Night Light stuff going on.
Do you consider, like, Robert, do you consider, like, the rodeo? That's sport, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
If you score it, it's a sport.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes bowling a sport. That's
Correct.
what makes golf a sport.
Yeah, competition.
Now, if it's graded, it's not a sport. So if
No.
it's gymnastics, not a sport.
Hold on, gymnastics. You don't think gymnastics is a sport?
No, absolutely not.
No, it's not.
You don't keep score. It's like people's opinion. Ice skating, not a sport.
I'm with you on that.
I'm
Because-
not. I think these
because-
people are athletes, and that's a sport.
Anything that's judged is a performance.
Are referees judges?
This
No.
is not wrestling.
No.
Okay.
No, okay, so I know where you're going. I think where you're going is boxing, but ultimately you can get knocked out and it doesn't go to the judges.
Right. Which makes it a
A
sport.
sport. There you go.
I mean, we can extrapolate that a little bit. You get knocked out in gymnastics too.
That's
You see those little tiny little girls dropping from the pyramids?
But guess what?
That's going to be a bad score.
That show goes on.
Does it? Does it?
They plug in someone else.
How many tiny people do they have?
Well, they actually got a bunch in
A bunch,
reserve
yeah,
that
a
you
lot
never see.
that you just don't see them. Yeah.
So yeah, so you have 7 that compete in 5 events.
How do you know this much?
Me?
Yes.
Every 4 years, I love
there you
gymnastics.
go. I'm
didn't-
with you.
You didn't know who was in the World Cup, but you know how many gymnasts are on a team
Who's USA playing this week?
themselves?
Classic USA. We don't need no one else. This is kind of it worldwide for a while because no one's going to go to the Olympics in Russia. Like, that's going to get world boycotted,
Wait, the Olympics are in Russia?
aren't they?
Weren't the Olympics just in Russia?
They weren't at war then. I think they are. Let me just double check that. So the point I'm trying to make. No, they're in Paris.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, they were just in Russia.
All right. Well, hey, all right. New stance. Russia can't go. That's my new stance.
Okay.
So if it's a sport,
I mean,
there's a scoring system.
Russia already can't go to the Olympics. This isn't a new thing.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
That's
they're
a
already
super good
banned
point,
for
yeah.
cheating. Government sponsored cheating.
Wait, I want to go back on this.
Okay.
If it can be judged. All right. So hear me out. If you have the Olympics, Robert,
Right.
and you have what you call sports that can be judged, i.e., gymnastics, i.e., ice skating, i.e., anything with a judge
See,
that
I'm
puts a
with
grade.
you. I'm with you on
You
this.
have to put in pro wrestling because pro wrestling can be judged with choreography, athleticism, and skill,
Mike skills,
the exact same way that a floor routine can be judged.
Oh,
Look, but if you let in
yes.
wrestling,
grade the matches.
if you let in WWE style professional wrestling, then you have to start thinking about, should we let in plays?
What do you mean?
Like plays with actors, because that's all wrestling is. It's athletic, free-form
but
play.
Like Circus Olay?
That first,
Sure, why not?
Oh, okay.
Here are the scoring categories for pro wrestling.
Gymnastics is a sport.
No, it is not.
Those are athletes.
It's a performance. Cheerleading, performance.
Listen, okay, watch this. Van,
Yo,
is pro wrestling a sport?
no,
There's athletes.
I'm telling you.
they're they're athletic.
No, those are athletes. Bro.
If there's a timer, it's a sport.
Yes,
Okay, so
because you're running like you're going against the clock to score more points than whoever.
There we
you're
go.
competing
I'm in on
against.
that.
okay,
Yeah.
so baking is a sport, is what you're saying.
No,
Huh?
it's judged.
There's a clock.
No, it's well, there's a clock in the floor routine. It doesn't work.
Oh, friend of the show, Joel. Damn you, checkmate. Gymnastics is used in wrestling.
It is
Ah,
Punch in.
off the
okay.
top rope.
Now, some gymnastics, no, there's like none. I'm super lying. Like if you were to change gymnastics up to where there was a way to have an actual score. So if you took gymnastics and turned it into like obstacle course run, like I'm okay. Now there's a score.
You got a lot of Indiana Jones on your mind today. What's going on
I really like that song. The Indiana Jones song.
there? Junior.
That's a good one. World Cup virus is what we were trying to get to.
Yeah. Look, here we are.
So, soccer fan, my understanding is the World Cup virus is when you call off work to watch the games. Here's the thing, you don't have to. They're first thing in the morning. You just watch them before you go to work.
It's pretty sweet.
I guess that's the positive of the other side of the world.
Right.
I guess. But you're telling me it's actually a special, what'd you call it? The Wuhan flu?
I would never do
oh,
that.
okay.
It's like a new coronavirus only in the Middle East, and it's going to start to spread at this World Cup.
How?
Coughing on each other? I don't know. Sweating on each other?
Hey, if a soccer player coughs on another soccer player, they go down to the turf for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They roll around in agony.
Bring out the
They get out
stretcher.
The spray.
Yeah. Icy hot in a can. But no, it's a literal coronavirus. The camel flu is the common name for Middle East respiratory syndrome, a viral respiratory disease caused by the Middle East respiratory syndrome coronavirus.
The World Cup finals this
It's
weekend?
new. It's newer than the actual coronavirus that's actually coming around. Yeah, Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, 8:00.
Hey, so okay, I guess we'll just gloss over the third place game. No one cares about Croatia, Morocco.
Why do they even play that? That's to me. I'm not. I'm good.
Just give them both
Yeah,
the bronze.
I'm good. I wouldn't even want to play in that. What are we doing?
I also would not want to play in that.
I'm out.
I would.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Did you guys read that USA Today headline that was like no Brits were arrested at the World Cup this year for the first time?
Time ever.
Yeah, but here's the thing: yet. Don't act like none. Like it's not over yet.
Yeah.
You put a curse on it
before England was eliminated.
See, now I need to know the numbers of which country has the most arrests.
It's got to be England. English soccer hooligans? It has to be.
What about Ireland? They kind of rowdy.
Hey, they're super rowdy, but they don't ever make the World Cup like that.
Oh, that's true.
They're still England.
Let me see if let me see.
Stupid. I don't really know. Brazil has some rowdy fans. That's like part of their thing, but they do it in like an artsy, classy way. Cool body paint.
If you commit a crime in body paint, it's still a crime, Fred. Doesn't make it classy.
Hey,
you got a feathered skirt.
You know, whenever you meet like a dude here in town, like, hey Robert, by the way, I need to talk to you off the air. I want to go to the comedy show tonight. My mom's in town. I want to bring her.
Come on.
But whenever you meet a guy here in town who like trains MMA, and he's like, if I killed a guy with these hands, I'd go to jail. And you're like, if anyone
kills with hands,
anyone kills a guy. Like, what kind of logic is this?
But I had to register my hands as weapons when I started training. No, you did not, Carl.
We can't leave out Wales. It's saying here Wales has no fans that's been arrested at all either.
Well, Wales gets left out of the group stage, so that's why we left them out.
Okay.
Wales don't party.
It's crazy because I was trying to look up most arrests in World Cup, and it brings up all the FIFA officials.
Nice.
Nothing to do with the country or fans or anything.
So for the record, the World Cup virus is not whenever you call off work to watch soccer. It is an actual virus.
It's an actual virus that's going to spread throughout the world because of the World Cup. France already has it.
Whoa.
What was that?
That's French.
It was French?
Yeah.
That sounded like a drunk Mr. Ed.
It was like it was like a Creole Mr. Ed. Mon ami.
We have 2 players with camel flu. That's French.
That was a good one.
That was real good.
Yeah. 2,600 laboratory confirmed cases in humans. It's called the camel flu because you can get this from a camel.
Now, why would you say 2,600 instead of 2,600? Like when you're saying words out loud, you said 2,600. You did not say 2,600.
2,600?
Yeah.
Like 12,000?
No, you said 2,600.
Correct. I said 2,600.
And I would have said 2,600.
So 20
600
times 600.
Huh?
Why are you putting a times
What are we
in
doing?
there?
That's 12,000.
One just used a decimal and one used a comma and one didn't.
Oh, 2,600s?
Oh, I'm
What?
confused.
So 100, you're saying 126 times?
Yes.
Oh.
No one says 2,600. Everyone says 2,600.
That's the word in English. It's got a 2, then a comma, then 600.
I recognize what it looks like. I'm asking.
2,600.
No.
Yes.
2,600.
No, 20 times 600.
Why are you saying
is
times?
12,000. Because that's what you're saying.
First of all, 20 times 600 is not 12,000. So I don't know where that is coming from.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
But
y'all are saying the same thing.
You're saying it like a really weird way, though. You're saying it like you just got off like an immigrant boat from England and you're trying to acclimate to our culture.
Yeah, 2,600.
No, 2,600.
What?
Robert.
Yes.
2,600 or 2,600.
2,600.
Yeah.
But I know what 2,600 means as well. It's the same thing.
It's the same number.
One is using a comma and one isn't.
One of us speaks English and one of us went to school in a barn.
Okay. If you lived,
if
your address was 2615 Main Street,
yeah,
how would you say that address?
That's an address.
Yeah, You can't.
What block are you in?
Whoa. See, Fred's moving the goalpost.
No,
yeah, that's a different.
Yeah, because when you say an address, you don't say 2006. You say the number, like you just said.
No, I'm asking the block. I'm not even asking the number. What block do you live in? If your address is 2615,
those are two different things.
You live in the 2600 block.
But that's addresses. Though.
I live on the 1200 block of an unnamed street.
Yes. You don't live on the 1200 block.
Because one of them is an address and the other one is a number.
Yeah, he's right about that.
A counting number.
Wait, who is he on this example here, Rob? Me or Van?
Van is correct.
I'm
because
always right.
The rules are different when it's an address compared to a number.
We do need the rules.
Fentanyl.
No. Oh, God. No.
More from the program where we get back. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by eBay Motors. Looking for holiday gifts that won't be re-gifted? Head to eBay Motors. With millions of parts and accessories at the right prices, there's something for every car lover on your list. And with the money you save, you can pick up something for yourself, too. Happy holidays indeed. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride.
Well, we're still dealing with that crash westbound on I-40. It's between San Mateo and Carlisle, but you got slowdowns extending back as you approach Wyoming, so watch yourself going through there. Elsewhere around town right now, I-25 southbound Osuna to Comanche. We've got congestion there, and we're seeing more and more slowdowns right now westbound Paseo. Those are going to start around Jefferson, and you're going to see quite a few slow spots between there and the river.
It's the $15,000 Malloy Los Lunas holiday cashback giveaway. Malloy Los Lunas is giving away $15,000 in December, guaranteed. No purchase is necessary, but you can't win if you don't enter. Visit any Malloy Los Lunas dealership today.
Must be 18. See dealer for all details. This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Telling it like it is.
Dak Prescott, his record when he's asked to throw 35 times or more is 16-24. When Patrick Mahomes is asked to throw 35 times or more, he's 43-15. They're playing the same position. They're not the same kind of player.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Dell's Days of Deals start now with fresh limited quantity deals each day on tech to power every passion. Save on select XPS laptops and Alienware PCs powered by 12th gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget, special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping on everything and monthly payment options with Dell Preferred Account. Just call 877-ASK-DELL for Days of Deals savings. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Hi there, I'm your host, Dog, filling in for the human who's normally here and bringing you the smells and sounds of the holidays, courtesy of Beggin' Dog Treats.
We wish you a begging Christmas. We wish you a begging Christmas. Dog rest ye merry Doberman, let begging you acquire. Deck the halls with strips of begging. Arf, 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 arf.
Remember, for bacon-loving dog excitement this holiday,
It's begging!
Hey, sports fans, this is the Ultimate Vegas Insider, John Anthony. Thursday night report against the spread. Last 5 weeks, documented 9-2. That's 81% winners. I'm red hot. Tonight, San Francisco, Seattle is huge against the spread. And it sure is free on recorded message. Call 1-800-244-5506. Hoop Actions, UC Irvine, Santa Clara against the spread NBA. Free recorded message, 1-800-244-5506. I love to sweep the board Thursday nights. Call now, get 7 days of my top plays absolutely free. Recorded message, 1-800-244-5506. I love to go 5-0 Thursdays. 5-0 Thursdays. San Francisco, Seattle is a monster against the spread. Call 1-800-244-5506. San Francisco, Seattle, plus hoops action. UC Irvine, Santa Clara, 1-800-244-5506. JohnAnthonySports.com.
Sponsored by JFSR Group.
It's the holiday season. You're wondering what to get for everyone else. Don't forget to take care of you. It's Jeff Symbieta. Make sure you are on your holiday list. Feel better. Look better. Call New Mail. Are you experiencing hair loss? Dealing with thinning hair? Men, ladies, give New Mail a call. They utilize state-of-the-art, clinically proven ways to regrow your hair. Their professionals will walk you through the options. Then you get to choose what's best for you. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy. It uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle to stop hair loss and regrow hair. They have an FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser that is proven to regrow hair. They have NeoGraft hair transplants, produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. Men, ladies, call New Mail at 505-652-1688 or online at numale.com. Treat yourself this holiday season. Look better. Feel better. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688 or visit them online at newmail.com.
Tune in to Chop It Up with Vern Kay, where he chops it up about professional and local sports with all the hot takes. Chop It Up with Vern Kay. Saturday
Craft Republic.
Sports Animal.
I'm Aaron Jones, owner of International Protective Service, IPS. More and more people are calling IPS to protect their home and business, so I need more officers. If you're passionate about stopping crime, apply to work at IPS now. Call 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Whenever I come to the show today, Robert, Van says, "Oh my God, did you know that no wide receivers ever won NFL MVP?" I go, "I guess not." I go, but why is this an oh my God situation? Like, why is this alarming? A thing that has never happened. You tell me it's never happened. You're like, can you believe this?
Robert, have you ever heard me lead any kind of exasperatory statement with, oh my God?
No.
Because I don't talk like that.
I can think of multiple times where you've done that.
So what had happened was...
There he is. There he is.
You're like, Van, why is this a story? Like, because 2 wide receivers are going to get 2,000 yards this year, and one of them is not going to get the MVP, and no wide receiver has ever gotten the MVP, even though it's the most important position on the field in modern football.
You know what I just heard, Robert? Quarterback play is so booty this year that they have to eventually finally give it away to a wide receiver. That's what I just heard you say.
That's not far off.
No, it's completely correct. Did you see scoring is down? Like, and I don't just mean down, I mean down. Where it's like, how many weeks are we in? 14 weeks? 14 weeks?
Yeah. They're going to have to start deflating the balls on purpose.
They kind of do something.
Some sticky tack.
Hey, scoring's way down, but the NFL is like, I don't know if the Raiders should be able to use a guy to hold the ball on kickoffs. That's against the rules. Like, well, first, get your priorities right, Raj. Can we get some scoring up? You know what might help that? Good quarterbacks.
Okay, apparently no one's letting in friend of the show, Andres Trujillo. So I'm going to go grab him real quick. You guys do your worst.
Oh, we're just going to do radio while you're here?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Good. So I can talk about how Van wanting a wide receiver to be MVP is horrible.
It's stupid. So stupid.
I'm a purist. So I'm like, if Jerry Rice never won one, nobody should win one.
Are you talking about the league MVP award, or the NFL renamed it the Jerry Rice Award?
It's like Jerry Rice never even won one. But let's just call it the NFL MVP.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice NFL MVP
That
award.
tracks. Let's do that. That is too funny to me. Also, like wide receivers, they don't touch the ball enough.
They don't.
That's why you can't.
Or I'll give you, I give an example. And you kind of open my eyes to this one. Justin Jefferson of the Vikings.
Yeah.
He had 11, 12 catches for like 223 yards.
Cool.
0 touchdowns. You know what that means?
Yeah.
He had no impact on the game.
0.
So that means nothing to me. I don't care about how many yards a receiver gets. It's what's the impact that you had on the outcome of the game.
I'm looking at the previous whatevers. You have to go all the way back to 2012 before you get a non-quarterback MVP.
Right.
The last non-quarterback MVP was Adrian Peterson in 2012.
AP, right.
And then if you want to do it again, you got to go all the way back to your boy, LaDainian Tomlinson in 06.
LT.
It's not an MVP award. It's best quarterback award.
Yeah, usually running backs and wide receivers get offensive player of the year, and the MVP is always a quarterback.
Well, because they get the ball every time. They have the most chances to do something great to impact the game.
Yeah. What about, why doesn't the center ever win the MVP? The play starts with the center every time.
Stop, Van.
Stop, bro. Here's how booty the MVP award has been, okay?
Okay.
Here's some guys who have won the MVP award.
Let me hear it.
Put together your all-Madden team with this garbage list.
Okay.
Cam Newton.
He deserved it that year.
Wait, are we talking about how they are now or when they won the MVP?
Sean Alexander.
Yeah, he ain't going to the Hall of Fame.
Steve McNair. Rich Gannon.
Yeah,
that was a mistake.
Terrell Davis.
I think like they accidentally said Rich Gannon out loud once, and they're like, "Oh crap, we got to lean into it."
Yeah,
now. It was totally Rich the whole time.
CBS just carried a lot of games that year, so they were like, "Well, I mean, everyone's talking about him." No, they just cover the AFC.
That's true.
They're not
That's
really
true.
talking about him. You ever watch that stuff during the playoffs when it's leading up, and then it's like. No, like CBS never picks an NFC team to win a single thing. Like ever.
Of course.
Duh.
The MVP is such a joke award that Peyton Manning in his last garbage season won it.
I'm curious. Well, I think I already know who Van is referring to who should win the MVP. And that's Tyreek Hill, right?
Whoever gets 2,000 yards, whether it's Jet or Tyreek, the first wide receiver. Wide receiver to get 2,000 yards should win the MVP.
That means nothing. To me, it means nothing. I think you were out of studio getting the guest.
Yeah, I had to go grab boy who cried wolf, Andres Trujillo, who said he couldn't get in, and I walk over there to the door, and he's already in there conversating with everybody.
I was going to say,
I get worried about
fast.
Yeah, I know. I just came right back. And I get worried about Andres because he's both claustrophobic and agoraphobic. He hates small spaces and big spaces. He's not comfortable anywhere.
Right. So me and Robert didn't know what
I was just going to say that.
That's why I explained it immediately after I said it.
According to Van's logic, last year's league MVP should have been Derrick Henry. That's how your logic is working right now. According to you,
Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry?
In 2012, it should have been Adrian Peterson. In 2009, it should have been Chris Johnson. In 2003, it should have been Jamal Lewis.
So those are you're going down a list of running backs who have gotten 2,000 yards?
Yes. And none of them win.
Did the first guy to do it get the MVP?
OJ? He ended up doing all right in life.
No, see.
OJ only did it in 14 games, though. Can we be real? Like, if we're going to put some respect on a name right now?
You're about to have the phone lines light up.
Yeah, Van's like we're over here
You're
like.
about to have them go off.
We're like, hey, first 2,000-yard receiver ever. And Robert's like, they play an extra game.
That too.
I don't care. That's Robert right now.
Here's what I don't care about. What we just said, Justin Jefferson had a 223-yard receiving yard game his last game. 0 touchdowns. That means I don't care. And they lost.
Well, it's a team
by a lot.
It's a team game, and he helped lead his team down the field so someone else could score.
If you're the MVP, you don't let anyone else score.
Okay.
You score. He has 6. Look, I was saying how I'm very high on Justin Jefferson, but I'm looking at his stats. 99 receptions, 1,500 yards on the dot.
Cool.
6 touchdowns. I didn't realize he didn't have that many touchdowns until Fred brought it up. A couple of weeks ago.
He afraid of the red zone. They traded for the crappy tight end from Detroit to offset his deficit in red zone production.
I think this is a Kirk Cousins problem, not a Justin Jefferson problem.
When we get back, we're going to continue this one because I have more hot takes on how Calvin Johnson should have never been league MVP either. Or Cooper Kupp or Julio Jones.
Ouch.
So many of these dudes got so close to 2,000. Ain't getting it. Dude you never heard of got close to 2,000. That's how easy it is to get done.
I guarantee you I've heard of them.
Tell me who Charlie Hennigan is.
Who?
Except for that guy.
Sponsors when we get back. Two Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Audible. This holiday, check out Origins, a brand new Audible original podcast featuring music and storytelling from groundbreaking musicians like Billie Eilish, Camilo, Doja Cat, and more, sharing their experiences in a way you've never heard. Discover Origins, the immersive new series at audible.com/origins.
Well, we've got that crash westbound on I-40. It's between San Mateo and Carlisle and causing quite a bit of slowdowns. You're going to see those start back at Wyoming. Congestion right now, southbound I-25 as you approach Osuna. That'll last until Comanche. Westbound Paseo between Jefferson and Coors. That's moving slow. Also slowdowns right now, southbound on Coors as you approach Montano. I'm Michael Carlisle with KKOB Traffic every 10 minutes on the 7s.
This message is brought to you by Blake's Lottaburger.
Head to Blake's Lottaburger this morning, tomorrow morning, and every morning. Your tummy and taste buds will thank you. Your choice of 7 amazing burritos, 2 breakfast sandwiches, and great coffee are waiting for you. Blake's Lottaburger, a lot of great breakfast served until 11 a.m.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with the CBS Sports Minute. Colts owner Jim Irsay, he was holding court once again, but this time not on the tarmac outside of his private jet, but rather at the owners' meetings on a golf cart while burning a cigarette. and essentially walking back all that straight fire that he had dropped on Dan Snyder previously, that he received so much credit for. I'm Jim Rome.
Come party with us for a primetime New Mexico Bowl. It's a holy war at University Stadium as BYU comes back to the bowl to take on SMU.
And the signal is touchdown. Tyler Algier. Intercepted by SMU.
And the sports animal will be partying in the parking lot. And we want to see you there. Music, prizes, bowl swag, and more. We'll be eating and drinking and want you to join us in the lot. Starting at 1:30 for a 5:30 kickoff. Let's rock the New Mexico Bowl this Saturday from 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
At the Home Depot, we have plenty of Christmas trees to make your holidays even more magical. Hundreds of full, easy-to-assemble artificial trees that look so real, you may be convinced they actually are. And for those who love that fresh pine smell, we have a parking lot full of fresh-cut trees to call your own. We'll even help you load your tree in the car so you can bring home the holidays. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
It's the most together time of the year. The family gathers, friends reunite, and you don't want to miss a second of it. So to stay healthy this holiday season, it's time to get the Omicron booster, designed specifically to boost protection against today's most common COVID variants. It's safe, effective, and available at no cost to you. So schedule your Omicron booster at itstimennm.org or call 855-600-3453.
Your Lobo men's basketball team is at home Sunday, December 18th at 4:30 p.m. versus Iona, sponsored by New Mexico Bank and Trust. This will be a cherry out game with 3,000 cherry pom-poms for Lobo fans. Come out early as we pack the pit for the father and son showdown. As father Rick Pitino plays son Richard Pitino. This will be a game you don't want to miss before the holidays. Visit golobos.com/tickets now. We are New Mexico, and this is Lobo basketball. We'll see you there.
In today's home mortgage market, it's important for consumers looking for a mortgage to shop around. The reason? We have just come out of the lowest rates in history, and many homeowners jumped in to take advantage, and mortgage lenders across the country were making huge profits. Today, the mortgage volume is a fraction of that, and these mortgage companies are in a panic with profits falling off the cliff. So what are they doing? They're charging borrowers interest rates and fees much higher than they deserve. That's because the higher rate and higher fees, the more profit. In other words, the lenders are maximizing profits on the backs of consumers. They are counting on borrowers not shopping that mortgage around. Indigo Mortgage will always try to get the borrower the lowest rate with the lowest fees, and we have saved homeowners many thousands of dollars over the years. So shop and shop local with your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage, 836-5700, or on the net at indigomortgage.net.
Nope, that's it.
1962 and 188-348.
The Sports Animal is now 27 years old. What we're saying is, it's now not creepy to tell us how good we look for our age. Just remember, we're not that kind of station.
Check it out,
Creeper.
It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. Hey, yo, the party don't stop. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. Hey, yo,
We're on until 6 tonight. Is that correct, Robert?
That is right.
We're going to take you up until 6 o'clock, and then we'll hand it off to Thursday Night Football. It is the San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. Is that correct?
I do believe that is correct.
This song kind of is like pretty good, I guess. There's Saturday football this week. You guys see that?
Oh, yeah. NFL on Saturday?
Yes, I love that.
Whoa.
That just means there's no more college and they got to fill that day
Well,
up.
it's actually the start of like college bowls, though. It's like a slap in the face to college bowls, right?
Well, those are the ones nobody watches.
Oh,
the New Mexico Bowl sitting right there, buddy.
I'm talking
that's
about
gonna be a good one.
I'm talking about on TV. People like to go, but it's not like I'm going to watch it on TV.
Hey, I know for a fact that BYU is here because I was down in Old Town this morning because my mom's in town, and there were like Cougar hats everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. So like BYU is like taking in the tourist stuff. They are here early. Now
they travel very well.
Yeah. And it could have just been like, I don't know, like a bus or something. I don't really know how they got there with a mission, but like it was the spot to be in Old Town this morning. All right, I got a list here, boys.
I love how it's like they're billing it as the Holy War. I think that's a great marketing.
I did like a drop for KKOB about it.
What?
And that's exactly what my drop was like, hey, you gonna give me Mormons and Methodists? You know who I got?
The Catholics.
Come on, man.
I don't know, Proddies? I don't know.
Oh my
God.
God. Proddies. I like that.
Is that how you call them?
All right. Somebody's writing a hate-filled email.
Well,
Proddies?
Send it to me and whatever God you pray to, and I'll be super into reading that one. Calvin Johnson, 1,964 receiving yards in 2012. And I believe 2012 is the start of passing in the NFL. That's when passing started.
Dan Marino. Dan Marino's the first NFL quarterback.
All right, that's actually a very smart take.
I was trying to go against that, but
no, there's not a way to. Cooper Kupp, 1,947 last year. And didn't he kind of like quit in the last game? Like he could have got it. Am I misremembering?
Well, he didn't want to do it in a 17-game season. He said if he would have done it before week 17, he would have kept going.
Oh, he's soft.
It does seem a little soft to me. I'm trying to pull it up right now because I do recall that.
Or was it that they were just resting him for the playoffs?
It was something lame like that.
You don't believe me what I just said?
No, I do believe you.
He said he could have got there, but he wanted to do it in 16 weeks, and he didn't do it in 16 weeks. So then he rested.
If I'm close to a record, I'm breaking it.
No matter what it is. I only care about records. I don't care about like team accomplishments. Like what?
That's how you win as a team. If you're like a golfer or a tennis player, sure.
No.
Me first.
Is Cooper Kupp the wide receiver? Is he the Los Angeles Rams of Anaheim County? Or is he Cooper Kupp? Because you only get paid off you. You don't get paid off your team's success.
But you're there to win championships.
They won anyways.
With your team.
Could have got it.
Could have got what?
2,000 yards. How much?
See, this is the age-old argument when people say, would you like to be an MVP or a champion?
He could have been both.
Champion.
According to Van, if he'd got 60 more yards, he'd have been MVP caliber.
Should have. He won the Triple Crown. First person to do it since Jerry Rice.
He's 53 yards short of 2,000. So Van was like, he's booty.
Wait. Go back. He's the first one to win the Triple Crown since Jerry Rice, right?
Correct.
Did Jerry Rice win it? No.
Jerry Rice has never won an MVP.
Yeah, see, that's a travesty.
And he is the greatest player. Let me strike that, reverse it. He is the best player in the history of the NFL. Quote that.
Ever?
December 15th, 2022 at 4:57 p.m., Van Nunley said that Jerry Rice is the best player in the history of football. Not the greatest. We know that's Tom Brady.
The best football player in the history of pro football
is Jerry Rice.
I think it's Deion Sanders.
I think second place, you can make an argument for Deion Sanders.
Nah,
second place, you can make an argument for Lawrence Taylor.
Deion doesn't even crack my top 5.
What?
Nah.
He was a wide receiver, and he was a cornerback, and he was a kick returner, and he had home runs.
Yeah. Oh, we're not talking about that.
Wait, hold on.
We ain't talking
Deion Sanders, the rapper? He played football too?
Hear that? Deion Sanders, the head football coach?
The refrigerator.
Are you talking about
wrapped? Who cares?
All right, that's a good point.
Fashion icon Deion Sanders?
Because Refrigerator Perry was outstanding on the defense, and he scored more touchdowns in the Super Bowl than Walter Payton. And he was a very good pro wrestler.
I knew this had to come to wrestling somehow.
How wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Steve Mongo McMichael is the greatest football player in the history of football.
Oh God,
who is that?
He had to get some wrestling in here somehow.
I'm surprised.
I knew it.
It lasted almost an hour. Wait, no, it didn't.
No.
We talked about wrestling the first friggin' segment. What are you talking about? You brought it up in the first segment.
It was
He
the
did.
second segment.
You said wrestling should be an Olympic sport?
Yes.
Those are the ravings of a lunatic.
A lunatic who would tune into every moment
You already do.
of Olympic coverage.
You watch wrestling 3 or 4 or 5 times a week already. You don't have to do it every 4 years. That's what curling's for. You're supposed to be excited by curling every 4 years. You're excited by wrestling every week already.
Curling's about to change too, because since like Jared Allen and all these former NFL guys are doing it, that's what every former pro athlete is going to do now.
Sure.
And like dudes like me, you, and Robert, we're no longer in the mix because it's going to have pro athlete caliber athlete playing this joke sport like in retirement for fun, winning gold medals.
Yeah. Like Herschel Walker in the bobsled.
He loses at every race he tries.
Recently.
Gets close.
Why couldn't he just stay? Just stay an athlete. Just be an athlete. Except for all the weird sex stuff. He had a wonderful reputation. Everyone loved him. He's the pride of Georgia and Texas.
Because he didn't talk.
Should have learned his lesson.
From the live chat, friend of the show, Chris, says that competitive eating should be an Olympic sport.
I'll give you that over wrestling for sure.
Andres Trujillo, whenever we get back, owner of the New Mexico Runners, indoor soccer's back. Boys, let's go.
Yes.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This message brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish.
TJ Trout here, and fall fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
Still dealing with that crash westbound on I-40. It's between San Mateo and Carlisle. You got slowdown starting as you approach Wyoming. Be careful going through there. Also further down westbound I-40, look for slowdowns as you approach Coors. Elsewhere, we've got congestion southbound I-25 between Osuna and Comanche. Westbound Paseo between Jefferson and Coors. We got slow-moving traffic there as well.
This report is sponsored by Pfizer. When temperatures drop, COVID-19 cases may rise. So if you test positive and are at high risk, act fast. Even if your symptoms feel mild, ask your provider if an authorized oral treatment could be right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state. Locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. So the NFC East is going back to its roots. It's once again relevant and dominant. But there was something missing, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And then I remembered. All these teams are having good seasons, but they're not having good beefs. Nothing until now, because Cowboys superstar Micah Parsons jumped on Von Miller's Voncast earlier this week and threw shade all over Hurts's MVP candidacy when he asked, is it really Hurts or is it the team? Uh-oh. I'll tell you what, I like the notion. I like that energy. I just don't like that take at all. Of course, it's the player. It's not the system. It's not the team. This dude's got MVP written all over him. So it's my guy, Micah. Incredible player, horrible take. But I like that energy. I like that beef. That's exactly what we had been missing.
First, we decide where we want to go. Then we need to know the best way to get there. Hi, my name is Adam Barada. I'm the owner of Advantage Gold. We're the highest rated precious metals firm in the country. We teach people how to own physical gold and silver. Now, we've won the Best of TrustLink Award 4 years in a row because we educate our clients on how to buy gold and silver the right way. We don't pay celebrity spokespeople millions of dollars. We'd rather pass that value on to you. Call 800-900-8000 and speak with one of our experts. We'll send you a free gold kit along with my latest #1 national best-selling book, The Great Devaluation. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000. Get the best information, the best process, the best service, the best value. Call Advantage Gold at 800-900-8000. Call 800-900-8000.
Advantage Gold is not an investment advisor or a tax advisor. Consult with your financial advisor before investing.
It's a premier high-octane matchup for the 17th annual New Mexico Bowl. Bowl season is big-time college football, and the New Mexico Bowl is always one of the best games of the year. Two of the nation's most explosive offensives, the BYU Cougars and the SMU Mustangs, will put on a show you won't want to miss. Saturday, December 17th at University Stadium in primetime at 5:30 on ABC TV. It's one of our state's biggest parties and best events, and the whole country will be watching. Visit NewMexicoBowl.com or call 505-925-5626. We'll see you at the 17th annual New Mexico Bowl.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The Sports Animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us. Now betting for the Sports Animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
This Sunday, after you watch the World Cup Championship, the New Mexico Runners will be in Kansas taking on the Bandits. They're going to whoop them real good. I promise you that. Andres Trujillo's with us. Andres, welcome to the show.
Hey. Thanks, fellas. How you doing?
All right, Andres. You're in what, like year 10 of the Runners? What is it now?
It feels like it, but technically year 5, right? Since we started in 2018, but season 4 because of COVID, right?
It's COVID. Yeah. Stupid COVID. You know how I feel about COVID.
I'm very thankful for COVID. I'm not going to lie.
What?
Because COVID, I got COVID twice this year, Andres, if you don't know. The day before opening day of baseball and the day before the World Series started. So my beloved Houston baseball Astros would not have won the World Series without my COVID sacrifice.
So stupid that you think.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not how it works?
Well, people wear like their underwear like for their sticky underwear like over and over again for luck. I mean, so I guess it's not far-fetched.
It seems completely reasonable. What's the big deal, boys?
Correct take, by the way. MASL season is already underway. You guys start on the road against Kansas. Are we live streaming on YouTube? Where are we at this year?
We are on Facebook Live.
Okay. And every team is on their own social media?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this game in Kansas on Sunday will be on YouTube. It's they're using their YouTube account.
Okay,
for
I like
it.
that a lot. So, and that'll be made available through your social media
Yes,
outlets,
sir.
which is New Mexico Runners. That's at everything you can find on social media. We talk a lot about the Runners. The thing we always say when we introduce you every year, because we've done it every year since we've had the program, 100% New Mexican owned and operated.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Could not be more proud of that. You and the missus, and so is your 1-year-old son? Is he in the ownership group now?
Oh, I think he's there because I'll tell you what. I mean, I'm obviously wearing Runners polos, Runners everywhere at the house, and man, that kid sees the logo and is just like, "Oh my god!"
Same.
Yes,
I'm the same.
In here, like he wants to grab it. So I'm, changing him on the diaper changing table, and he's grabbing my shirt, like all excited, seeing the logo. So, oh yeah, he's in 100%.
Speaking of kids, 505-246-0610. Slip slide in the DMs at TalkABQ on Instagram. But we have kids season passes. We got 10 kids season passes to give away. So get in line. Your kid gets in free.
All games.
All games. All year.
Let's do that on the Instagram. So at TalkABQ, if you go to the Instagram, shoot us a DM on the Instagram. And if you're in with us, we'll be in with you to get your kids in too. How many home games this year?
We have 6 home games.
6 home games.
6 home.
January the 7th, January the 21st, February the 11th, 25th, March 4th, and 18th. Home against the hated Amarillo Bombers. Robert, you don't know about that.
Now I do.
Yeah, you about to find out on the 7th, though.
Yeah. I have a question for Andres.
Yes, sir.
It's about how much you hate Amarillo.
Actually, comedy-wise, I do, but it's second
Nice.
behind El Paso.
Okay.
So do you guys get an uptick when it comes to playing around the time of World Cup? So this is probably the second World Cup you guys have been a part of. Do you get more interest just riding off of that wave?
I think so. You know, when people are Googling soccer and things like that, I mean, you know, we pop up, we populate on Google. So, you know, I think it does. There has been some measurable noted, you know, we notice, you know,
Right.
what notice there is an uptick. So I really do think that, especially with the World Cup rounding out and our season kicking up, I think that's going to definitely help. You know, a lot of fans calling us up, getting their season tickets, or rocking and rolling, ready for the game. So, you know, and of course, there is a little bit of a difference between outdoor soccer
Right.
and indoor, but I mean, high scoring, obviously, indoors, and fast pace, and, you know, a lot more intimate, a lot faster. So, but yeah, definitely, to answer your question, long story short, yes.
Yeah, and everyone's guaranteed to see Americans win.
Oh yeah, USA all the way. I like your take there, buddy.
How's the squad lining up? Is there a lot of Albuquerque guys?
Yes,
a lot of Rio Rancho
sir.
guys?
Yes, sir. You know, the squad's lining up nicely. And if you remember from last season, the last half of the season, we won 3 of the last 5 games of the season. So that squad that pulled that off last season is back. And so we only have very few guys that have been around since the beginning. You know, Sergio Fuentes, local Volcano Vista graduate. Yep. Miguel Garcia from Volcano Vista. You know, of course, you know, we just have these guys that have been around since the beginning, but not as many as we had. You know, they've all kind of fallen off, did their own thing. And but I think Coach Famoletta, our head coach Steve Famoletta, USL Pro Soccer Hall of Famer, has figured out the chemistry. And these guys have been training for the last 8 weeks, practicing for the last 8 weeks, and man, things are looking good.
I'll tell you what I thought was interesting about the squad last year was it was tough because you took the year off due to COVID, and then you brought back the team you had like 2 years prior, and it was kind of like they hadn't played soccer in 2 years. I'm not trying to say it was bad ownership or anything.
No.
But it was almost like in the beginning of the year, maybe it's your loyalty or I'm not sure what, but you were maybe a little bit afraid to make the youth movement, and then whatever you guys did in the second half, it was here's a bunch of W's.
Yes.
Like you put a bunch of young guys together, like Matute. Like you put a bunch of guys together with a lot of talent and pulled out a bunch of dubs.
Yeah. So you know, one of the things that we realized as the third season went on was, you know, you're right though. We brought on a lot of the vets just to say, hey, you know, let's see what these guys have. Let's see if they still have it. As far as we understand, they're the most knowledgeable in the indoor game in the state of all athletes, right? So coach thought, okay, let's see what these guys are. Maybe they were working out during COVID. Let's see what they and unfortunately, there just was a little bit of a disconnect with those veterans. And then once we said, okay, let's kind of refocus this. Let's work with our younger guys, you know, in mesh them with the dedicated veterans like Mario Matute, you know, Luis Martinez, you know, Sergio Fuentes, as mentioned before, mesh them with those guys and let's see how it happens. And sure enough, we saw results. And, you know, even though we finished the season at 4-8, it showed that the last half of the season, winning 3 out of the last 5, shows what we can do to compete and make things happen.
How's my buddy Rio?
Rio the Roadrunner, dude. He's rocking and rolling. He's ready to entertain fans at every game, and he's the suit is clean, baby.
Well, hey, nice. What's he doing right now? Is he like volunteering at the Roadrunner Food Bank or something?
Always
Where's he at?
working hard in the community. Yep. So, and you know, we're all about that community, and so we have a great partnership with the Roadrunner Food Bank, and we'll be announcing that partnership next week at a press conference. So,
nice.
You know, everybody stay tuned for that exciting news.
Yes.
Colton Ward find a barber yet?
Colton has not, man, between Colton and Skylar, right? We got 2 guys, both with dreads, and I dubbed them the Bash Brothers because they both play defense and they both make some things happen. But Colton's become a local fan favorite.
Now, Robert, I know you are not into the world of indoor soccer yet. I'm excited to introduce you to it.
Please do.
Do you believe that 2 guys with dreadlocks with the first names Colton and Skylar, do you believe that they are brothers? Or do you believe that they are not?
I would think they were brothers that lived in a cul-de-sac.
They are
brothers from other mothers.
These are two very white guys with these dreadlocks out there. And whatever. So I've been so fortunate to broadcast more than a couple Runners games.
Yeah.
It's the 2 guys that mess up the absolute most. They're spitting images.
By the way, in the future, let me help you out.
Yeah.
If you're asking Robert that question, it's brothers.
Brothers.
Oh,
He didn't. Yeah.
When you say brothers, I was
Yeah.
like actually thinking if they're related or
That's
not.
that's what I was thinking, and that's why I said a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
2600.
But when you got great guys like that, Colton, he's a PE teacher over at West Mesa High School.
Aw,
And he's a
awesome.
head coach for West Mesa boys soccer.
Whoa.
Mario Matute, he's assistant coach over at West Mesa. And so we have some really solid guys that are really making a difference in the community. Our goalkeeper Nate Yeager, he's an educator, and he graduated from Rio Rancho High School, and I believe he holds the Rio Rancho High School record for most minutes played by a boys varsity athlete, boys varsity soccer athlete.
Well, I don't even know how you keep track of that.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Crazy.
There's something going on with that. We have the schedule in front of me, Andres. I'm about to predict the season for you. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
At the Bandits to open, that's a W. That's a given.
Mhm.
There's no reason to even talk about that. The win against Amarillo at home on the 7th will be the biggest win of the season. That's probably going to be by 20 goals, I would assume. They're terrible. The Runners at home versus Colorado. All right, so Colorado Inferno can play.
They can play. But one thing I got to throw out there is that our guys have figured out their methodology, because if you go back to 2018 and realize, they were smoking us left and right.
Right.
So, but we figured out their methodology. And of course, last season we dominated them in Colorado and won 16-10.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's when Mershad scored 7 goals. A local Sandia High School graduate, Mershad Amadi, scored 7 goals in that one game.
The Broncos need some of those points.
All right, boys, I think we should go to an away game, and I've already pegged it. Okay?
Which one? Which one are you looking at?
The Runners are at Amarillo on the March the 10th. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We go to Amarillo.
What time you want to get there?
That's a Friday night.
It's a Friday night by morning.
Okay.
Get there by morning.
By morning.
Get there in the morning. We'll do the show. We'll figure out a place to do the show from. That's fine. Then we go to the game, root on the Runners to a victory, burn Amarillo to the ground, drive right back home. How do you feel?
I do have boots and a cowboy hat, and I know how to two-step. Let's rage, brother.
Robert?
I'm with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Without the
do it.
boots and
Let's go.
without the cowboy hat.
Oh, come on.
He's going to rage, though.
Yeah.
NewMexicoRunners.com is where everything you need for New Mexico Runners information, including single game tickets, group tickets. They do a lot of fundraisers. Season tickets are available. You still doing all the birthday stuff?
Yep, we have birthday party packages. Definitely having a birthday party at a New Mexico Runners game is fantastic. We have a jumper. You actually have your own private area right next to the jumper, so you have easy access as the kids. It's just a wonderful time. And one thing I had to throw out there is, if you've never been to an arena soccer game, you are missing out. High scoring, fast paced. The environment's exciting. We have a live DJ playing music. It's just an exciting atmosphere to be a part of, and you're never bored, right? Even if you're not a soccer fan, you don't have to be a soccer fan to enjoy New Mexico Runners Arena soccer games.
You gonna do a celebrity game this year? Can we get out there and play with?
You know what? Yeah, that's been in the talks with our staff, so stay tuned for that, because I think that's phenomenal.
I just think we could take the KRQE guys. That's how I feel.
Uh-oh. Let me be a defender.
So let's get this right. Fred Slow is calling out.
Yeah.
Only always.
Okay. Fox, CW,
hey, call out Jared Chester, right? I just came from doing an interview with KRQE, so
I believe something's up in the microphones, so we're going to step away. Andres, you're the best. We're cutting you loose. Are you sticking around?
I'll stick around for a bit.
We got one more, but we're going to go soccer adjacent. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
It's the $15,000 Malloy Los Lunas holiday cashback giveaway. Malloy Los Lunas is giving away $15,000.
It sounds like someone's mic is shaking.
Purchase is necessary, but you can't win if you don't enter. Visit any Malloy Los Lunas dealership today.
Must be 18. See dealer for all details.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
Still dealing with that crash westbound on I-40. It's between San Mateo and Carlisle. You got slowdown starting as you approach Wyoming. Be careful going through there. Also further down westbound I-40, look for slowdowns as you approach Coors. Elsewhere, we've got congestion southbound I-25 between Osuna and Comanche. Westbound Paseo between Jefferson and Coors. We got slow-moving traffic there as well.
In the mood for all your favorite Christmas classics and holiday favorites? Magic 99.5 is playing them right now.
Magic 99.5, Albuquerque's home for the holidays.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
All your holiday favorites all the time.
Feliz Navidad.
Albuquerque's home for the holidays.
Magic 99.5.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Your home for the NFL and the ABQ is the Sports Animal. This weekend, tune in for 2 days of primetime action. Saturday, it's the Colts and Vikings, Baltimore and Cleveland, and the night game with Miami and Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo!
And Sunday Night Football is an NFC battle as the Giants head to D.C. to take on the Commanders.
He's going in! Touchdown! Touchdown, Washington!
This is your home for all the NFL action on the radio on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
It's the holiday season. You're wondering what to get for everyone else. Don't forget to take care of you. It's Jeff Symbieta. Make sure you are on your holiday list. Feel better. Look better. Call New Mail. Are you experiencing hair loss? Dealing with thinning hair? Men, ladies, give New Mail a call. They utilize state-of-the-art, clinically proven ways to regrow your hair. Their professionals will walk you through the options. Then you get to choose what's best for you. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy. It uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle to stop hair loss and regrow hair. They have an FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser that is proven to regrow hair. They have NeoGraft hair transplants, produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. Men, ladies, call New Mail at 505-652-1688 or online at numale.com. Treat yourself this holiday season. Look better, feel better. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688 or visit them online at newmail.com.
It's the most together time of the year. The family gathers, friends reunite, and you don't want to miss a second of it. So to stay healthy this holiday season, it's time to get the Omicron booster, designed specifically to boost protection against today's most common COVID variants. It's safe, effective, and available at no cost to you. So schedule your Omicron booster at itstimnm.org or call 855-600-3453.
Dell's Days of Deals start now with fresh limited quantity deals each day on tech to power every passion. Save on select XPS laptops and Alienware PCs powered by 12th gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget, special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping on everything and monthly payment options with Dell Preferred Account. Just call 877-ASK-DELL for Days of Deals savings. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Hi there, I'm your host, Dog, filling in for the human who's normally here and bringing you the smells and sounds of the holidays, courtesy of Beggin' Dog Treats.
We wish you a begging Christmas. We wish you a begging Christmas. Dog rest ye merry Doberman, let begging you acquire. Deck the halls with strips of begging. Arf, 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 arf.
Remember, for bacon-loving dog excitement this holiday,
It's Beggin'! The Duke City's home for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Andres Trujillo sitting with us through NBA Talk. Steph Curry expected to miss a few weeks. Left shoulder. You don't even use that one. What's it matter?
He doesn't shoot the ball one-handed.
Yes, he does. I see it all the time. Little running jumper. Little running jumper.
Okay, those are floaters.
Okay, that's pretty good. Here's the real story, though. I'm not watching the NBA on Christmas now. It's over. What's it even matter?
There's like 8 games.
Wait, what are the well, I don't watch all the games like that either.
No.
I only pick the one, maybe two of those matchups that are like marquee, but the rest of them I never watch them.
Pulling up the Christmas schedule now. All right, so it's going to be the 76ers versus the Knicks. Miss.
Not watching that.
Lakers versus Mavericks. Super miss.
Not watching.
Bucks versus Celtics. Okay.
I'm watching that one.
Okay, I might be.
You're not watching your own Lakers on Christmas?
Have you seen the Lakers play?
They're bad. No, they're bad.
Why would I
It's
want to do
bad.
that?
That's bad.
I don't want to be depressed on Christmas.
They have LeBron James.
and it hasn't helped.
We paid like $600 to watch LeBron James in Los Angeles.
I
You'd watch
re-
him for free on your
I
couch.
was watching Giannis.
Grizzlies versus Warriors. That's a skip now. Ja's going to have 45 points
at halftime,
15 boards, 10 dimes, sit
No.
out the fourth quarter.
You know what? This is Christmas, so something crazy always happens.
Christmas
miracle.
Clay Thompson's going to hit like 11 threes.
Jeez.
Hey, because there's no one around him, he's like, I'm the trigger now.
That's it.
Suns versus Nuggets.
Not watching.
That's the weird one that they start at like midnight on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing on Christmas? That's too late. Way too late.
I'm guaranteed just watching one of those games. Bucks, Celtics.
Do the Warriors win half their games without Steph Curry?
No, they only won half with him. No, they're not.
Those are real facts.
Yeah, it's a straight lottery team right now.
Dan says they're a 2,500 win percent without him.
They are 27-70 when Steph's not on the court.
Oh, God.
Boys.
That's rough.
Ouch.
That's rough.
Now, wait, watch this. What are the Lakers when LeBron doesn't play?
Undefeated.
Champions.
Yeah.
Must-see TV.
They're gonna be like, and you know how Steph Curry's being marketed now. There's gonna be like so many little kids getting like Steph
shoes,
Curry jerseys, shoes, whatever.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, who is this? He's not even on TV no more. Because that's how like this team is unwatchable. If you're the NBA, you take the Warriors off of TV.
Yeah,
yeah, you flex them out with no Steph.
Yeah.
Blackout.
Okay, if I'm the GM of Golden State, this is what I do. I trade for Seth Curry and see if anyone notices
the difference. It says Curry on the back of the jersey.
It says Curry on the back, popping threes all day.
Nah, the first brick,
no one's the wiser.
The first brick. That ain't him.
Hey, in his jersey, he's number 03. And they're like, they don't do it like that. No, we do here. That's how we do it here.
Seth Curry has a better 3-point percentage than Steph.
Yeah, are you going to go down this path again?
He shoots 3 a game, not 13.
Yes. He's like Steve Kerr.
Does
he's the half-white Steve Kerr.
All right, conspiracy van.
Okay.
Does the NBA, with this losing record of the Golden State Warriors, assure in the NBA draft lottery that the Golden State Warriors end up with Victor Wembanyama?
Oh my God! If Victor Wembanyama is on the Golden State Warriors, they're going to win 12 straight championships.
That's so many.
Dude, wow.
Also, like, hey, just get ready. Draymond's gonna be out a couple of weeks. Like, that's what this is.
That's
right?
what happens.
That's how they're gonna do this one.
Because no one wants to take ownership of not stepping up without Steph.
Andres, you go to league meetings. This stuff happens, right? Just admit it right now.
Things
everyone.
happen like that. They happen like that, man.
Or they could just pull a Patrick Ewing and just give him to the Knicks.
Just that easily.
Like a gift. Here you go.
They're not. Knicks aren't even in the lottery with the first pick in the NBA draft.
Yep. They are not capable of winning a single game right now, the Golden State Warriors.
They're not going to do great.
I'm trying to come up with a nickname here. Golden State Wimbies, Golden State what? There's something there, right?
There could be. Golden State winless? I mean, I don't
no,
know.
no. We're going with Victor Wembanyama.
Fighting words.
Oh. And the Lakers are so sorry. They don't even see nothing that they can benefit out of this. Like,
well, they can't.
we could come up in the standings. No.
Hey, here's the problem. The only dude they got that they can move, this Westbrook cat, has been playing so terribly.
Actually, he's been fantastic the last couple of weeks.
No.
He started off the season horrible.
They're doing the only feed him, catch L's move to make his numbers look good, but he ain't good. Like, he's getting numbers, but if you look at the rest of the thing, no one's even trying. Like, so if you pull up like a stat sheet, it's like Westbrook, he got points, he got boards, but like catching L's and no one else is doing anything. And the rest of the league sees that. Like, he's not going to get traded. He's going to get cut. Bet.
He's already getting trade offers, but he's playing well enough right now that they want to keep him for whatever insane reason.
No, that's just what they're saying.
No, they're winning, but it's not because of him. It's because of Anthony Davis.
They ain't winning.
Well, they've won.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at how we're talking about the Lakers now. Guys, happy with little wins sprinkled in. This is crazy.
That is sad, isn't it?
This used to be Clipper talk. It's Laker talk now. Oh, they won 5 out of 20.
We're Robert's watching a broadcast. He heard one fan go, "Good job, Russ." He's like, they're back. We're back, boys.
and it's that same chick that was sitting in front of us at the Lakers game.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, don't remind me.
The whole stadium was booing Russell Westbrook, except for one super fan sitting right in front of us. She was like crying. It's like, quit being mean to Russell.
He's still good a
It's
little.
like that. Leave Russell alone.
Andres, do you have a team?
You know, NBA. I just like watching postseason NBA.
Same.
Honestly,
Yeah.
But growing up, I was always a Bulls fan. You know, just because of Jordan. But
Yeah.
but I like that whole crew. You know, Scottie Pippen, Rodman.
It
Luke
was cool
Longley.
that Jordan let them play too, because like they're nobodies. Like in the history of the NBA, they would go down
Yeah.
on the list of nobodies if they didn't play with Michael Jordan.
But it was entertaining basketball too. So, but
Scottie Pippen made the playoffs the year after Jordan went to baseball.
And don't forget, he quit though. He didn't want to go back in the game.
Whenever Kukoc
Yeah,
got called for
Phil Jackson was like, "We're going to give the ball to Kukoc." He's like, "All right." He's going to have no choice because I'm not going out there.
beat me up, Scotty.
Runners are on the road this weekend. They are going to Kansas to play the Bandits. Are the Bandits new? How come?
Yes, they are just fresh this year.
Never heard of
out
them.
of Dodge City. So a little
miss me with them.
Actually, Dodge City's pretty historic in the Wild Wild West. So
Yeah.
it's fascinating. But
Good thing about soccer in Kansas, you could just play anywhere. Because
Well, it's all
everything's
flat.
flat. Yeah, they're just anywhere. Just drop a ball wherever you want.
I stayed in Kansas, or I stayed in Dodge, Kansas one time, like overnight, and it was an Elvis Presley themed hotel.
Sweet.
And then I was Googling. I was like,
was
"What
it
is
the casino?
No, don't ask me specifics on this. But as I Googled it, I was like, what does Elvis have to do with Dodge City? Literally no affiliation.
Nothing at all.
Super fans of
Yeah.
Elvis.
He probably never even been there.
This is, okay, weird strip mall motel. I'm staying in Elvis theme.
Right.
Boys start up this weekend, and then obviously a little bit of a holiday break because that's how
Yeah.
the league works. And then back at home January the 7th. That is against Amarillo. Pack the house because I hate them. Tickets are available. Tickets go for as low as
$15 starting.
Oh,
boom!
All right, I mean that's
Can't
pretty
beat
good.
it.
So it's a
Except for kids, and we got
Yeah,
this
you got
stack
some
of
hookup right
free
here. Youth
season
VIP
passes.
season passes. That'll
What's
get
the
you.
age on here?
To 13.
Up to 13.
Yep.
I feel like I was adult when I was 13.
get a mustache.
That's why we have the cutoff. He had a mustache. but yeah, we'll also have a viewing party over at Star Brothers Brewing over at San Antonio and I-25 on Sunday at 2:00.
I like everything.
Going to be raffling off some runner swag as well.
NewMexicoRunners.com. You can find all of your information outlets there. Andres, thank you so much,
I
brother.
appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for your support. We rock, man. You
Kill
guys
it this
rock.
season, baby.
Can't wait to hear the voice, Fred Slow.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be fun. I mean,
Oh, Freddie, he brought you back
There must have been a joke.
after
That's been
last.
rolling.
After what happened last year,
So,
he still brought
Robert-
you back.
Oh God.
Robert, what he's talking about
Yeah, I need to hear this.
is that the runners stream on Facebook Live, and I get distracted by the chat sometimes
Uh-huh.
because the runners bring in like thousands of views, which is like I'm not used to that because we do this show.
Ouch.
So they bring in so many views, and these people like they it's like a promo. I'm cutting a promo on the opposing team's fans for 2 straight hours, and maybe I missed some action. Whatever.
They want you to stick to the game.
Yeah, you know what I want Amarillo to stick it.
He's ready to defuse those bombers.
I just thank you. I'm gonna write that one down.
Yes,
That's good.
yes.
Yeah,
That's really
that
good.
was-
That's
That
really
one's
good.
making the list. Yeah. What's up, Amarillo's? B-52s didn't want to deal with you. That one's not as good, but a lot of them are off the cuff. MexicoRunners.com. Andres, thank you, brother.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything you guys do.
Today's I-9 Varsity, whenever we get back, is the I-9 Varsity of Van Nunley's DVDs that he just sold.
Okay, I'm excited for
Out of
this
the
one.
back of a car.
Am I going to participate, or I just tell you guys if you're right or wrong?
We'll have the parameters when we get back.
Okay.
Tune in on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The rumors are true. Nacho fries are back at Taco Bell for a limited time. So if you've been craving those golden fries with their Mexican spices and that warm nacho cheese sauce you dip them in, go to Taco Bell and order some today. Contact store for participation, which varies.
Well, traffic right now, that earlier crash westbound on I-40 between San Mateo and Carlisle, that has been cleared. Traffic pretty much back up to speed in that area, but just a little further down, you're going to run into slowdowns right around the interchange on westbound I-40, and those are going to last until Coors. Elsewhere, southbound I-25, as you approach Osuna, you're going to hit congestion there. That lasts until Comanche. Paseo headed west this afternoon, Jefferson to Coors, seeing quite a bit of congestion there. Also, more and more slowdowns right now, southbound Coors as you approach Montano.
The Albuquerque Journal and Business Outlook. When you need local answers, the most reliable and in-depth about health, safety, jobs, taxes, crime, energy, transportation, or government. Get the answers. Subscribe at abqjournal.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
I'm Joe Ostrowski here to help you beat the books with BetQL. Florida lost its standout quarterback for its bowl game versus Oregon State. Anthony Richardson opted out to prepare for the NFL draft. That sent this line flying, and Oregon State is favored by 10.5 over Florida on Saturday. Well, the BetQL model thinks this has gone too far. BetQL has Florida plus 10.5 as a 5-star best bet. They think this game should be much closer. I'm Joe Ostrowski. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetQL app today.
It's a magical season for our little ones. But with the flu, RSV, and COVID all going around, you want to do everything you can to help them stay healthy. Keep this season magical by making sure hands are always washed, surfaces are regularly cleaned, and the whole family is caught up on their vaccines. Start by scheduling a COVID vaccine for your kid today at vaccinenm.org/kids.
You're about to experience the impressive performance of the new Acura MDX Type S. With a powerful turbo V6 engine with 355 horsepower. It has room for the driver and 6 passengers. Also, it's perfect for your family. The new Acura MDX Type S. Acura. Precision crafted performance.
Test drive your new Acura today at Montano Acura, west off I-25 in Albuquerque.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Hi there, I'm your host, Dog, filling in for the human who's normally here and bringing you the smells and sounds of the holidays, courtesy of Beggin' Dog Treats.
We wish you a begging Christmas. We wish you a begging Christmas. Dog rest ye merry Doberman, let begging you acquire. Deck the halls with strips of begging. Arf, 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 arf.
Remember, for bacon-loving dog excitement this holiday,
It's begging! The eyes of soccer fans all over the world are going to be watching the championship game this weekend. And me, I'll be watching the game too, but my mind is really going to be on lunch at Revel Burger. I mean, I just can't stop thinking about the 100% Angus beef. It's ground fresh in-house every day. That makes Revel Burger the freshest, highest quality burger anywhere. And Revel Burger's location is Soccer Central. They're inside the Revel Entertainment Center on Alexander Boulevard, just down the road from Costco. Drop in and watch the game with other soccer fanatics, surrounded by big screens everywhere. And that's a lot more fun than sitting on your couch eating stale pork rinds, and I should know. After the game, hang out and watch pro football and have lunch at Revel Burger. Combo meals with fries and a drink start at just $12.99. Revel Burger's second location's on Golf Course Road between Paseo del Norte and Paradise if you need your burger fix on the go. And great news, this Friday, Revel Burger is our sweet deal. You can log on to our station website at 9 a.m. and get $50 to spend at Revel Burger for only $25. Make it your goal to get one before they sell out. I didn't write that line. I just want you to know. Don't miss this week's sweet deal from Revel Burger.
When some people peek under the hood, their first thought is, what's all this? You may as well be asking them to translate hieroglyphics in the Valley of Kings. If, on the other hand, you know automotive inside and out, from starter to tailpipe, good news. We're not looking for translators, but we need great mechanics like you.
If you have 5 years experience working service bays, Leonard Tire and Automotive Repair is hiring. Simply email your resume with contact info to leonardtire@aol.com. Leonard Tire and Automotive Repair has the career you are looking for.
Don't miss the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Big thank you to Andres Trujillo who joined us. The runner season's about to start. Also, big thank you to Revel Burgers. That's our sweet deal of the day tomorrow. 2 locations, one side of Revel Entertainment Center. That's the one over by Top Golf Boys. They'll have the World Cup final. That's going to be on Sunday, obviously. Then NFL games all day on Sunday. Big screens everywhere. Revel is 100% Angus beef, ground fresh, in-house every single day, boys. Their second location opened in June. That's the one over on Golf Course between Paseo del Norte and Paradise, which, by the way, I'm frequenting more often. I can get it off the highway pretty easy over there now. It's like at first I was confused.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Log on to the sportsanimalabq.com at 9 a.m. You can get $50 in Rebel gift certificates for just $25. And I'm going to tell you what, if it goes like the Jersey Mike's did, you're going to have about 5 minutes to get that. So,
yep.
9 a.m. tomorrow. Log on to the sportsanimalabq.com. You get $50 in Rebel gift card certificates for $25. You ready for the varsity?
Let's get it.
Today's I-9 varsity is the I-9 varsity of box of DVDs that Van just sold for $20 in the parking lot of the zoo.
Hold on, let's clarify. It was a black trash bag full of DVDs that I sold in the zoo parking lot. It straight up looked like a drug deal.
League office 280 and i9sports.com, 505-312-4999. Connect with I9 Sports Indoor Soccer that we just spoke about at Linked with Andres Trujillo. They're taking registrations now. The end of our play just started. My apologies. So sign up late. You've only missed one game. i9sports.com. All right, you want to go first, Robert, or do you want me to?
I'll go ahead and kick it off.
All right, go ahead.
DVD, one of the DVDs that was in that black trash bag. I'm going to say The Booby Guard.
Oh, okay.
Just let it marinate. The Booby Guard. Not the bodyguard.
I already see where we're going.
The booby guard.
Okay, we're doing.
Let me change my answer.
We're doing adult films.
Let me.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna. And Van, was that one in there? Yes or no?
No, it was not.
Okay.
He says, "I'll never give away the booby guard."
Well, not the good. Not the good. You keep the good ones. Come on.
All right. Mine is a 2-parter because I want to get 2 points on this one. Okay, in this point system that I've created. Not only did you sell for $20 in your black trash bag full of DVDs 1 copy of The Godfather, you sold 2 copies. I believe you had multiple copies of The Godfather, the 1972 classic, and that you sold them both in your garbage bag full of DVDs.
By the way, I just looked up the 100 best hipster movies of all time.
Yes.
And my trash bag contained 42 of them.
That's probably
I just counted them off literally. And Fred, you are so insanely close. You are so insanely close. I have like a special box set, like a leather bound box set of the Godfather trilogy. That one made the cut.
You kept it.
But I also have a couple loose Godfather DVDs that were in the trash bag.
Let's go, Fred.
Yeah, go Freddie. Go Freddie.
All right, Van, we only want you to give us your guilty pleasure ones. Which one did you have a hard time letting go?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. The only ones I literally kept were my Miyazaki's.
No clue what that means.
Okay, that's he's the
just pass over
director and art creator of Studio Ghibli.
You're not talking to me or Robert.
By historical greats such as Spirited Away.
This is not NPR.
Princess Mononoke.
This is a different
Nausicaa
audience.
and the Valley of the Wind.
They threw that bag back in your
No, like those are my keepers.
Oh, okay.
Those are my keepers. So I kept all my Studio Ghibli.
Uh-huh.
I kept my Godfather trilogy.
Of course.
I kept The Big Lebowski. And of course, I kept The Wire. And I basically got rid of every other DVD I own.
From the live chat, you got rid of all The Office on DVD. Well, I'll tell you this, live chat. Van actually gave that to his 20-year-old daughter beforehand because she was only 5 years old when that show was relevant. But for some reason, it's still on the comeback.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you knew me better, you'd know I'm a more Parks and Rec guy.
Okay.
So I think The Office was the worst must-see TV.
All right, so we're moving away from Van's terrible list. Robert, your turn again.
I believe this was in the bag as well.
Okay.
A great movie. White Men Can't Hump.
So the non-pornography version of that movie was in the bag.
Yeah.
So I think I have to award Robert a point there.
Okay, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
that one was hard to get rid of, not gonna lie.
Speaking of what's in the box, Man, I have reason to believe that you let go your copy of 7. I believe 7 is on your list, and that you had a hard time parting ways with it, but because you're in a downsizing midlife crisis, you decided to.
Okay. Another point awarded to Fred because that is accurate. 7 was in the bag.
Or the box.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
All right. So aside from your weird Japanese cultured films,
okay,
what else is in? What else did you have a hard time letting go of?
Okay, what was up on my list of the hardest one to get rid of? Okay, all my Tarantinos.
So I had Pulp Fiction on my list.
I do. Well, not Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Okay. What was Robert's?
It was Gulp Fiction.
Yes, every Tarantino movie was in that black trash bag that looked like a drug deal in the zoo parking lot.
It's interesting to me how older I've gotten, how not good Tarantino films are to what I thought they were when I was younger.
You're super wrong.
The
all Tarantino holds up.
The newest ones are badge
wrong,
and then the old, they're just dated now. It's more of a shock film than a good film.
I think you're wrong on all accounts.
Well, you got rid of them all, so it shows you how much you care about them. Do you do art house stuff like Citizen Kane? Did you have that? Are you like that guy?
Citizen Kane was in the bag.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Robert,
when I got rid of that bag of DVDs, it felt really nice. You know what it felt like? It's like a reward.
I don't like that.
I have, let me see, Breast Side Story.
That's
a great guess. That would be incorrect. I have at one time owned West Side Story, but that was not in the bag. I'm sorry, Robert. You are not awarded a point. Man,
right.
You are awarded half a point for a great name.
Multiple point answer on my end.
Okay.
All
the Wes Andersons.
Right. I'm recognizing that you got rid of Pan's Labyrinth. I get that. It went. You don't even have to say yes because I know it did. But I'm going to give you a number. 3. And that's the number of girlfriends you thought of whenever you were going through the list of getting rid of that DVD. Did you have 3 flashbacks of former girlfriends when giving away Pan's Labyrinth?
If we're talking about the whole bag, 3 isn't even close to how many memories of girlfriends that I thought of when I was getting rid of all those DVDs.
But Pan's Labyrinth specifically, did that get multiple thoughts of multiple girlfriends?
3, it would have been too high. 1 would have been the number.
Okay,
just
all right.
one,
So I only
one.
get 1 point on that.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So if we're talking the whole bag, we're in triple digits, brother.
I only have one movie like that. Varsity Blues.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like my high school one.
You put it on in the background when you're
you're
getting your thing on.
It's okay. Robert, you want to run? You want to run through your list of names real quick before we go to break, Robert?
Can't say a lot of these. Let me see. Laid in Manhattan.
Okay, that's a good one.
Womb Raider.
Nice.
Throbbing Hood.
Throbbing Hood? That is really good.
Here's my last one.
What about Throbbing Hood Men in Tights?
Here's my last one. Phil Bill.
Oh, that's a good one.
From the chat, Shawshank Redemption?
No, but the Shaw Skank Redemption.
There we go. Something Saving Ryan's.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
We end the program whenever we get back. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The rumors are true. Nacho fries are back at Taco Bell for a limited time. So if you've been craving those golden fries with their Mexican spices and that warm nacho cheese sauce you dip them in, go to Taco Bell and order some today. Contact store for participation, which varies.
All right, traffic right now. Still seeing a lot of congestion westbound on I-40 as you approach the interchange, and that will last until Coors. Slowdowns continue southbound I-25 Osuna to Montgomery. Paseo westbound between Jefferson and Coors moving slow as well. Also slowdowns right now on Alameda westbound as you approach the river.
This message brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and fall fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Maggie Gray with a CBS Sports Minute. Week 15 is massive for both NFL teams in New York. According to The Athletic, for the New York Giants, if they beat Washington, their playoff odds are around 50%. If they lose, it's less than 10%. The New York Jets also have a wild swing. If they beat the Lions, their playoff odds hover around 40%. If they lose, it's less than 20%. Both teams need wins this weekend if they want these playoff droughts to end. I'm Maggie Gray.
Have you figured out how to stream Thursday Night Football yet? We're still here, just being your home for the NFL. No big deal.
Gino's going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks! Tyler Lockett.
The 49ers are headed to take on their West Coast rival Seahawks.
15, 10, 5, touchdown! CNC!
This is your home for Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night football. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
You know, now that the nights are colder, it's the perfect time to use your dream style stove or fireplace insert. What? What do you mean you don't have one? Well, now's the time to get ready for the cold weather with Dream Style's gas, wood, or pellet stoves and fireplace inserts from names like Enviro, Blaze King, Cozy Heat, and Lopi. Dream Style makes it simple with 20% off select models and easy financing like 12 months, no interest, and no payments, or low monthly payments. But if you're going to do it, go see them today because the holiday stove and fireplace sale ends December 31st. Imagine the howling winds of winter have no power to chill your bones as you and your family and friends enjoy the warmth and coziness inside. Come on, be the hero they've always needed. Hey, if that's not incentive enough, get a 26% federal tax credit on qualifying stoves and inserts. Dreamstyle delivers statewide, and you can check it all out in one of their amazing showrooms at 1460 Renaissance across from Sam's Club or 1519 Eubank just north of Constitution. Also in Santa Fe at DeVargas Center. Winter's here, baby. Warm it up with a stove or fireplace insert from Dreamstyle Remodeling.
First, we decide where we want to go. Then we need to know the best way to get there. Hi, my name's Adam Barada. I'm the owner of Advantage Gold. We're the highest rated precious metals firm in the country. We teach people how to own physical gold and silver. Now, we've won the Best of TrustLink Award 4 years in a row because we educate our clients on how to buy gold and silver the right way. We don't pay celebrity spokespeople millions of dollars. We'd rather pass that value on to you. Call 800-900-8000 and speak with one of our experts. We'll send you a free gold kit along with my latest #1 national best-selling book, The Great Devaluation. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000. Get the best information, the best process, the best service, the best value. Call Advantage Gold at 800-900-8000. Call 800-900-8000.
Advantage Gold is not an investment advisor or a tax advisor. Consult with your financial advisor before investing.
The eyes of soccer fans all over the world are going to be watching the championship game this weekend. And me, I'll be watching the game too, but my mind is really going to be on lunch at Revel Burger. I mean, I just can't stop thinking about the 100% Angus beef. It's ground fresh in-house every day. That makes Revel Burger the freshest, highest quality burger anywhere. And Revel Burger's location is Soccer Central. They're inside the Revel Entertainment Center on Alexander Boulevard, just down the road from Costco. Drop in and watch the game with other soccer fanatics, surrounded by big screens everywhere. And that's a lot more fun than sitting on your couch eating stale pork rinds. And I should know. After the game, hang out and watch pro football and have lunch at Revel Burger. Combo meals with fries and a drink start at just $12.99. Revel Burger's second location's on Golf Course Road between Paseo del Norte and Paradise if you need your burger fix on the go. And great news, this Friday, Revel Burger is our sweet deal. You can log on to our station website at 9 a.m. and get $50 to spend at Revel Burger for only $25. Make it your goal to get one before they sell out. I didn't write that line. I just want you to know. Don't miss this week's sweet deal from Revel Burger.
Are you amped?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on, bro. The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
All right, we got like 4 minutes here.
Correct.
I guess that's long enough for you to defend yourself, Robert.
Here we go. What is this going to be?
How come you haven't watched the new Shaq series on HBO? What's your problem? Are you even a
Already saw
you a
it all.
Lakers fan at all? What's up?
Saw the last episode this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I don't feel like you brought it up to us at all, and you had no interest in giving this sports-adjacent content to the program, in your opinion.
Well, because I wanted to wait for it to be over instead of doing it the whole – because they should have done that in one city.
No, I like that they didn't.
I don't like that.
I like weekly release. I'm a big fan.
You are?
I like it.
I can't stand it.
It's my favorite.
But no, that was a great documentary.
The Mandalorian was better than Andor simply because of that.
And the crazy
Andor
thing,
was weekly.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it was.
Yeah, Andor was weekly.
Yeah,
Andor was fantastic.
It wasn't better than the Mandalorian.
Nothing's better than the Mandalorian.
I haven't gotten into it like that. The
Andor?
Mandalorian, I was stuck from the very first episode.
Well, that's unfair when you have Baby Yoda at the very end of the first episode. You can't top that.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Give me Baby Jabba the Hutt or something. I don't know. No, that Shaq documentary is great.
The problem with Andor is there was a third storyline that didn't have any implication and didn't matter at all about like politics or something. And whenever you go back and try to figure out, like, you could have just cut all of this.
I thought it was very important.
No,
I thought it showed the societal differences in between the wealthy elite and the people who became rebels because they were downtrodden and not being paid attention to by the empire. That's why the rebellion started.
None of the people in the rebellion interacted with those people at all.
Look, Andor's basically, except for the action scenes, it's basically a Bernie Sanders commercial.
That's so stupid and funny. You guys,
only the top 0.1% get to be representatives of the empire.
I'm going to ask you a real question about this Shaq documentary.
Okay.
Which is not really a documentary.
No,
it's like a whatever.
It's just his highlights.
Why are we not giving more love to Kobe on this thing? I know it's called Shaq, but I mean, what's the deal here?
I was wondering the same thing because it was a lot of Kobe shade on it.
Kind of a lot of Kobe shade.
There's a lot of Kobe shade on it.
He going to do a positive thing with like Byron Scott and be like, what is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is like a weird.
Yeah, it was.
And it's not a documentary. What do you call like a fake documentary?
Mockumentary.
But it's not making fun of it, which is kind of what
it was just, I don't know. It was just
like a fluffumentary.
Yeah, it didn't put any spotlight on stuff we didn't know.
This is like Jordan's thing where it's like,
yeah.
You know what? I feel like when they were shooting the Lakers dynasty one, they're like, you know what? We got Shaq right here. Let's just do a Shaq one too.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what happened.
I thought it was beforehand. I thought it was like because of the Jordan one. Because that seems to that's a better feel.
Yeah.
Because like at least the Lakers one was like kind of entertaining. The Jordan thing sucked, except we were all in the first weeks of a pandemic. We had nothing else to do.
You had to watch it
because it was super soft.
Yeah.
Tiger King, on the other hand, that was legit amazing.
Coronavirus
or not, that would have took over the world.
Very true.
Did Shaq have like a I took that personally moment?
Does Shaq have I'm listening to the new Kenny Lattimore? Did he have that?
and I took that personally.
That's basically what he said that's the entire documentary right there.
So as soon as I left Louisiana, I never went back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
I feel like that was a slight. That was him.
So whenever I saw it by Papa John's, I just bought it.
Yes.
He's whenever. Do you ever see? It's not from this. It's like
I wouldn't have been a player that late in my career if it wasn't for Tough Act International.
It's not in this documentary, but I know you guys have seen the clip where he's like, I went in to buy a car with cash and they tried to check my credit. So I left.
Yeah.
Shaq don't take no slights.
None.
No.
He's Shaq.
No.
You ever watch him on Inside the NBA when he's when he's holding a water bottle with his gigantic.
Yeah,
it's insane.
It's not a human's hand.
It's insane.
He's like holding it like it's a toothpick or something.
Also, if there's not a complete episode, because it's a multiple season thing, right? It's like seasons they're doing this.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You got to, because he's such a mark, you got to give one to his pro wrestling stuff. Because he's done some super cool pro wrestling stuff.
So that's the 4th pro wrestling reference you've snuck into our 2-hour program today. Well done, Fred.
Wait till I fill in on KKOB next week. Did you know that Andre the Giant's cremation weighed 17 pounds in an urn?
Oh, my God.
And then that's the same urn that Paul Bearer used for The Undertaker whenever he was summoning his powers from the cosmos. Not true, but not far-fetched. So we got it. NFL football tonight?
Yes, sir.
San Francisco at Seattle. You can listen to it right here. What time's your comedy show?
7:30 at Craft Republic. Free show. Come check it out.
Ooh.
Oh, I got that much money.
Price is right, baby.
Got it on me right now.
Van, final words?
Too much for the time allotted, my friend, but anything we didn't cover, make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff, JJ, and A. Marie. Actually, probably not Jeff because he's busy doing New Mexico Bowl things.
Got the Mexico Bowl.
Yeah. Also go to the New Mexico Bowl.
Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow, Burke.
We out.
In the mood for all your favorite Christmas classics and holiday